Okay, okay. So, like, exactly how long have you been practicing?
Yeah, it took me exactly 6 months,
Are
man, of
you
English.
sure that, like, within 6 months you have achieved this kind of fluency?
Yeah,
It is
ma'am. So
like next to impossible because
actually, I know very well about you, but it is very important to introduce myself because we met very first time here. So my name is, yeah, I would like to introduce myself first. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation and thank you so much for having here. My name is Bhanu Prasad and I'm from Telangana. Currently, I'm living in Hyderabad. I am a student. I'm college going student. I am pursuing BTech final year right now. If I talk about my hobbies, like yeah, these days I have started conversational videos with YouTubers and also for beginners. I'm helping them out in order to what kind of problems they are facing regarding speaking and becoming their comfort zone. So I'm helping in the form of these type of conversational videos. And also I have a habit of writing journal and diary before going to bed each and every single day. And like my hobbies like listening to music and reading books and also going for morning work each and every single day. And I would love to meet new people and I would love to talk new people because when I have a conversation, not only this type of interaction in my real life as well, I would love to meet personally new people because when we meet new people, we will come to know a lot of things what we have not known earlier. So this is how we can transform our life. This is how we can move our life forward. Yeah, this is all about me, ma'am.
wow, this is amazing introduction, I would say. Like, oh yeah, your English is really good. Like, how long have you been practicing it?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, coming to my English speaking journey, basically, I am from a very rural area. Yes, so where I was not having mobile phone, so that's it was very what some sort of inspirational and some sort of motivate not motivational. It was a funny incident happened to me. I was not having any mobile, so that I decided and I came to know that this English is very important for me. And even my father and my mother was not having smartphone. So what I used to do, I used to go to my neighbor's home and I used to ask their mobile for 1 hour in order to consume lot of in order to something in English. So I asked their mobile for 1 hour each and every single day. So I came to know that 1 hour is very crucial for me because after completing that 1 hour, definitely they will take their mobile back. So what I used to do, I kept listening more and more English, whatever English I was consuming, but I used to consume lot of English in their mobile and I used to write whatever the new words, whatever the new phrases, whatever the idioms, everything. While I was watching, whenever I came across, I used to write in a book. And before going to, I start recollecting all those what I had done in a entire day. So that's how I started. And after joining my BTech, in BTech, obviously you might have known that there are many opportunities like jam session, and we will have to present seminar and everything. I, as a part of English learner, I was very curious to take all those and I was very curious to grab each and every opportunity. Even there are few of my friends who always push me to forward, Banu, go and just take that opportunity and utilize. It's going to help you in the future. So I decided, and so I should not hold myself. I should not sit here and I should not think about my friends. No matter what happens, if I go and if I take opportunities, whoever are going to think about bad about me, definitely they will think even I take that opportunity or not, but it is my necessity to grab that opportunity. I decided and I used to grab each and every opportunity. And when I was in third year, so the same friends came to me and they advised me that, Banu, you have good command over English language and you have some sort of motivational, you can motivate the people in with your words. You have that skill as well. Why don't you start your own YouTube channel? And when you will give these kind of seminars and something speeches, we will capture your videos and we will share through WhatsApp. You can happily upload on your videos, and whenever you get free time, just watch your own videos. From your videos itself, you can learn many things. So I
Mhm.
decided, yes, their advice must be good. So I have to I have to implement this. I decided and I started when I was in third year BTech, and that's how my YouTube journey and my English speaking journey has started. And today I have 7,000 plus subscribers. So I'm very happy for that.
Wow,
This
that's
is,
great. So actually, I did not go through your channel, so I did not know this. But 7,000 subscriber, it means your channel is going great.
yeah, even my channel got monetized last week, I think so.
Okay, okay. So like exactly how long have you been practicing?
Yeah, it took me exactly 6 months, ma'am. Consistent,
Only six
dedicated.
months.
Only 6 months. I was continuously watching. I was continuously grabbing new words, and I was implementing. I was speaking to myself each and every single day when I was having. So the amount of dedication it was, I don't know, but I have put efforts from my side in order to speak these kind of fluency, this
Are
kind of
you
English.
sure that like within 6 months you have achieved this kind of fluency?
Yeah,
It is
ma'am. So
like next to impossible because in 6 months or you are like very fluent. I don't think that you're making any grammatical errors or anything. You are using good words, good
yeah,
presentation, everything is just nice. And this is within 6 months. How can you please elaborate?
yeah, ago 6 months, 6 months ago, till I was only working on my writing, reading, everything. I was grabbing new words. But the day when I came to know that, so I started implementing each and every single day. So there is a friend of mine who speaks English with me all the time. So whenever I go to college, no, I didn't care about all of my friends. I just go to that friend and I always have conversation even in college itself, in English itself. That's it. So that's how I have seen lot of improvement in my English.
So how much time did you spend daily for learning English?
Yeah, so actually I go to college by bus. So while I was going to college, I kept listening something in English. And also I was coming back to college also, I was listening something in English. In entire college, I used to speak English with my friend, same friend. And also after coming back to, I was using multiple free applications like CV application, PeerUp, and Ace Fluency. I even practiced all these applications every single day without missing consistency.
Great. So, what is your experience about using these applications? How much they are like useful for a person who wants to learn English?
Yes, ma'am. So initially I used Ace Fluency application. After then I came to know that CV application is there. So Ace Fluency application is also one of the best applications. So where we can enrich our communication skills, where we can connect different people. So I have had a great experience over there. So when before using that Ace Fluency application, even only I used to speak in college with my friend. I was taking that. So but that was the very first time I was connecting with different people, strangers, and I was speaking to some unknown person. So initial days, what happened with me? So if the other side of the mobile who was speaking with me, if he was very good at speaking English and if he used to raise questions in a louder voice, uh, I was not knowing what kind of answer should I give from my side. Simply, I used to disconnect my call. In
Okay.
because I was having a lot of fear those days. But one fine day I decided that so if I want to improve my English, if I want to see improvement, I should not do these things. Only I have to focus on my improve. Only I have to focus on speaking itself. That's it. So that's how I have taken multiple steps in my life. Even whenever I make call to some of my friends each and every single day, usually we speak to our close friends, right? So even though they speak Telugu to me, I will try to speak in English itself. They will not judge me why are you speaking English to us, because they knew I have YouTube channel, I'm working for this English language, so they don't judge me. Whenever I make
Oh,
call, I always speak to English with them. So I am
okay.
trying multiple ways to get reach that kind of fluency.
Okay. So you already told me about those 6 months. Like how did you practice? You used to write, you used to speak, you used to work on different applications and all. But what about 6 months ago? How was Bhanu in English 6 months ago?
Yeah, 6 months ago even I was very good at grammar, but I was not
Okay.
taking, yeah, I was very good at grammar. I was not taking any step forward to come out because I was having a lot of curiosity. I decided before I wake after waking up, so I say to myself that if I get any opportunity to speak in English, I should not think about others. I should grab that opportunity. But ago 6 months ago, so after saying all these words to myself, even I get any opportunity, I didn't used to grab that opportunity because of fear, because of nervousness. So I was even after coming back to college, even after getting any opportunity, if I didn't take that opportunity, so I used to stay alone in the room itself. So I used to regret myself. See, this day has been past. again this time will not come back. So why you are not utilizing that opportunity? See, when you are at college, everybody is with you, but right now you are in the room itself, so nobody is here. So when you make mistake while grabbing that opportunity and while you are speaking something in English, people, if people want to laugh at your English, they will laugh there itself, but they will not come to you and they will not stay here. So this is your life, you have to do miracles in your life, that capacity is there in you. So one fine day I decided, and then I started speaking, I started taking actions in my life. But before 6 months ago, I was, as I mentioned clearly, I was very good at grammar, but I was not able to even convey my thoughts, my ideas to somebody else because of only fear.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that is the only problem I feel with all the learners have. Because we already know grammar, we know writing, like how to write, how to read. The thing is that we have never practiced spoken English. So that is why it doesn't come to us naturally. So once we will start practicing with like other people regularly, it is automatically we feel like that we know this language. So that is only thing you need to do. But I feel that you did a wonderful job. Like within 6 months, if you have achieved this kind of fluency, this kind of confidence also, I can see that you're very much confident and you know that how to express your thoughts. Your articulation is really well. So it is amazing. I think you did a good job. And now tell me about your YouTube channel. Like when did you start your channel and what kind of content do you upload on that channel?
Yeah, actually, it's been 1 year, ma'am. So 1 year, but I was, yeah, but I was not earlier days. I was only until I think so. Yeah, 7 months, 8 months till December, I think so. I was uploading only solo videos. So where
Okay.
whatever the knowledge I knew regarding English, I used to make videos and I used to upload that in my channel. But I was not very consistent. I was not a regular video shoot because I'm a college student, right? I will be having a lot of works regarding exams and everything. But these days, I came across that many people are having interactions, many people are making conversation with other YouTubers, not only YouTubers, but also the one who wants to show their face on camera and who wants to get rid of their fear by coming in front of camera. So I came to know that. So why don't I give chance to them? And why don't even I make a conversation with such kind of people? Because once I was in that stage, so I knew everything, every problem what they are facing right now. So I decided, and even I am, whoever is texting me, whoever is sending mail to me, so I'm accepting them and even I'm making conversation with them. Yes, ma'am. So these days I'm
That's
only
nice.
uploading these conversational type videos on my YouTube channel.
That's amazing. Okay, so I think you already had a conversation with all the YouTubers because I have seen your few videos. And I remember your name Bhanu. That's all. So yesterday when I got your comment, I remember, okay, it's the same Bhanu. I think I should connect with him. So that's how it happened.
Yes, ma'am. And
So I think I
also,
asked you a lot of questions. Now you can ask me anything. And one more thing I would like to make you clear that as like I'm recording this video for my channel, you can have another conversation for your channel.
okay,
Is
okay,
that
ma'am.
okay?
Sure, sure. Okay, sure, ma'am. Okay, so
Yeah,
whenever I,
now you want to ask, you can ask anything.
yeah, so many of my subscribers are asking me whenever I come live, even every single video of mine. So, what are the what can I, how should I ask, man? So, yeah, so the common question they are asking me, so how should we remember vocabulary for so long? Because we read many books and we read somewhere like on internet, so we gather much information from internet and somewhere else. But if you want to speak in English suddenly, so words are not getting into our mind. So that is the biggest problem of my subscribers. So what kind of suggestion, what kind of solution would you give to this?
I think that is not only the problem of your subscriber. I think this is the basic problem for all the learners, all the English learners who want to learn this language. And initially, I faced this problem a lot during my initial stage when I was not good with my English. I used to speak basic words, basic English. Now, recently, from last 2 months, I can say that I started inculcating few new words during the conversation so that I may remember them and I can actually use them during my real conversation. So what am I doing is I simply start creating videos about vocabulary, and I when I'm preparing for the video, obviously I'm going through the vocabulary, for example, and everything, the detailed explanation. And when I'm posting it, after posting, I see my video And this is how it is automatically I remember. Second thing, I'm discussing one word with somebody, and when I'm going to discuss that one word with someone, it is possibility that I'm going to remember it for a longer duration. I would like to give you an example. Like I'm having session. I have a few sessions with English Shari. I'm still having those sessions. So whenever any tutor guide me any kind of vocabulary, so I try to create sentence. Even if you have seen my videos, you might know that how they ask you to make a sentence from one word. So that time I remember, but maybe after some time I can forget it. For that reason, what I do, I watch the same recorded video twice or thrice. When I'm going through that video twice or thrice, I try to create different sentences from those words. This is how I am able to remember. What you can do if you are not, see, not everyone is a person who is doing YouTubing thing. See, we are normal person. What you can do, when you come across any vocabulary, try to use it at the same time with 2 to 3 sentences, and on the same day after 4 5 hours try to recall them and then use with different sentences. Just do it for 2 to 3 days and 100% you are able to remember those vocabulary. This is what I personally feel. See, problem, what's the problem with me? I'm not devoting a lot of time. I have a shortage of time, so I'm not able to implement everything which I have read or listen or everything. But if you have time, if you are a student, if your focus is to just learn English, you can 100% implement these rules. You can just find 2 3 vocabularies daily, try to use them in a sentence, try to recall them, and try to make sentences again and again. This is how you can do it. This is what I feel.
Yes, ma'am.
And how your vocabulary is, like your vocabulary is also good. You're speaking too fast, I feel sometimes. Like
Yeah,
if
I got
somebody is
habituated.
sorry.
I got habituated, ma'am.
Same with me. When I speak really fast, many people commented me on like below my videos that ma'am, you speak really fast and it's not easy to understand by a beginner. So if you especially I'm telling you this
Yes,
thing because you are also on YouTube, I am also on YouTube. So I think we should try to speak little slow so that the people who just started their journey, they can understand us better. And I think
yes,
then
ma'am.
only we
Even
feel
I
that
got
okay, what is the purpose,
even
it is fulfilled.
yes, ma'am. Even I have received these comments under my videos as well. You're speaking too fast. Can you please reduce your fast, so your speed?
So
Can you reduce your speed of speaking? So they used to comment all the time.
did you try to reduce it?
Ah, yes, ma'am. I'm trying, but actually, knowingly, unknowingly,
What?
again, I'll speak after if I after completing recorded this after getting done this recording video. So when I upload in my channel, so I go and I watch my own video. So there I'll
Okay.
come to know that. So yes, I'm speaking too much fast here. So I have to reduce. I have to give some pauses, and I have to even maintain everything like comma, full stop in my speech, so that it will be very beneficial for the one who just started learning this English language. So they will understand clearly, and they will even make out what exactly we are making the conversation. Yeah, I decided, and I am trying to reduce my speed of speaking these days.
Okay, I would like to share that what am I doing these days for reducing my speed. I'm trying to put few new vocabulary words while conversating with someone so that I may think consciously. And when I'll obviously if I'm thinking and then speaking 100%, I'm going not going to speak like fast, because when you think something automatically your speed can reduced. It is very natural. So just to use those vocabulary, sometimes what I do when I'm talking to somebody, for example, especially in front of tutors, I don't do it with the other learners or YouTubers. So when I'm talking to the tutors, I kept a page and I write 4 or 5 vocabulary words in front of me and I try to use them deliberately. So when
Okay.
I'm trying to use them deliberately, it is automatically, it is, roaming in my mind that, okay, I have to use these few words which is in front of me. So at that time, automatically my speed gets slow because I have to frame sentences and which is deliberately I have to make. So this is one thing I am using. You can also try it. Maybe it will
Definitely,
work for you as well.
I will try these techniques in order to reduce my speed of speaking. Definitely, ma'am.
But however, I feel really nice when I'm listening to you because I'm a kind of person who want to listen fast speed. and not the slow one. Sometimes I feel bored when somebody is speaking very slowly and I just quit the video. I don't like to watch those videos where people are speaking very slowly, giving so much of expression, taking so much of time in thinking. I don't like those kinds of content. And this is what I usually do. But yes, every person has a different taste, different choice. So we have to think about all if we are on this platform.
Yes, ma'am. And also one more thing I would like to share here that so these days I'm getting a lot of emails and I'm getting a lot of like messages from housewives. So I'm really accept to them because so they because as a student I'm telling each and everything from my side. So if I see my friend circle, so there are many so who have ample of time in their hands, but everybody always giving excuses, everybody always complaining themselves that so yes we don't have much time, we don't have any resources, so I don't have any partner to practice English with, I don't have any resources, I didn't join any institution so in order to speak English fluently. I have heard these kind of words many of my friend circle, but whenever I got connected like these housewives, so I'm really getting inspired by them. Why? Because they will be having lot of things. They will be having lot of things to do. So there is lot. There is lot of work to do in the everyday day's life, right? Like they have to cook food for themselves and they have to make their kids ready and they have to engage all the household chores each and every single day. So despite having so much of work on their plate, so they are trying to enhance their communication skills and they are coming forward, they are taking that first step and they are taking initiative by somebody and they want to age doesn't matter, so they are proving that age doesn't matter. So despite 40, 30, 35 plus, so they are coming out and they are enhancing and they are speaking some amazing English. So I'm really very inspiring by them because I am very young age, like 21. So even I have seen my friends and also I am these days I'm getting known by the this type of conversation how people are working for this English language despite having a lot of works to do. So I'm very happy to see such kind of women all these days. Yeah, this
Yeah,
I
that is
wanted to
true. I
share.
think housewife are someone whose plate is always full, something on the other, like whole day they are occupied. But one thing is very beneficial because when we start our journey of learning English, we have to spend a lot of time on listening. So listening, I know that active listening is important, but for the people who are really busy, if they want to learn English, they can start listening while working. This is what I used to do in my initial stage when I was like started my journey. So what I used to do that time, I just plug my earphone and while doing household chores I used to listen a lot. This is what, and that was the first step, and very conveniently it can be very conveniently done by anyone. We don't need specific, like for example, if I'm washing dishes, my hands are working, we know the procedure of washing dishes, we do not need to focus a lot there. This is not something critical I am doing. At that time we can listen to something, so that is the first step. But when you do it for quite a few months, you automatically feel confident, you started feeling that you know something about English, and it's very naturally happened to you. So the people who say that we can learn English just by listening and speaking, yes, definitely you can do. I have learned English in the same way. I did not have time because obviously I have my family, my children, and everything. So I used to do this. So I think that is why housewife are motivated, because they can do this first step even while doing all household chores. And obviously by the time they feel like confident, after 2 months, 3 months, they feel that okay, now I can speak, so they take out time, like forcefully I can say that, because we don't have time, we have to take out some time for us, maybe after like when everyone sleeps in the family, then only we can have time. I used to do earlier like creating videos at night. So but yes, it is really inspiring. Even I have seen many women on YouTube, and I have also seen senior people like 40 plus 50 years of women. They are having conversation. I really feel so much respect for them. At least they're doing something for themselves. And
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
really nice thing.
And
Yeah.
also one
Yeah.
more question that so many people think that is grammar important for speaking English? So many people think that so if we know grammar, then only we will speak in English. If we don't know grammar, how can we speak in English? So these kind of questions has been asked by my subscribers.
Yeah, that is true. See, grammar is important, but I think grammar is important only when you are teaching someone. If, as far as you don't need to be a tutor or professional trainer, you don't need grammar. You can speak English without grammar. The same way we use we speak our mother tongue without learning grammar rules or something. So this is very simple thing. I don't know why people don't understand. And tutors also sometimes make it very complicated by saying it that without grammar, how can you think of making sentence? Native speakers, most of the native speakers, they speak English without knowing grammar rules. I remember that I used to have sessions with the Cambly, and that's an English kind of platform. So I noticed when they are speaking in a flow, they used to make a lot of grammatical errors. So from that thing, I understood, okay, grammar is not important. Why am I focusing too much on it? And that was the time I just, forget about grammar and I start speaking. I focus more on speaking. I'm just trying to imitate people. This is what I'm still doing. I try to imitate people. I would try to learn the sentence as a whole structure, what he just speak. Like I try to speak the same. And this is how I learn grammar. I do not know any grammar rules separately. If you are going to ask me, you may feel like what kind of a person I am that I don't know anything in grammar. But still, I can speak. So, the people who have this confusion about grammar, I can say that if you want to speak English, no grammar is required. But you want to master English, you want to be professional in it, you want to read, write English, 100% then grammar is must. Then you have to work on your grammar. That is it from my side, and I think it's amazing session with you, and I would love to connect again for your channel as well, maybe tomorrow, same
Okay, ma'am.
time, I think. Yeah,
Okay,
same
ma'am.
time.
Sure, sure, sure.
And it's amazing conversation with you, Bhanu. Thank you so much for being here on my channel.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting me.
Okay, then bye bye, have a nice day.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.